Hey everyone, it's Nicole Mitchell, and this week's episode is from the boudoir. This is our bedroom, and I call it my white fluffy cloud because it is. It's like waking up in a big cloud every day, and I love it. Like super minimal. Hey, Kitty's trying to knock over my phone holder. Stop. So the only decoration I have is that thing right there. That little vase of sticks. That's all I have in this room. It's just all white, and I just love it. Okay, so I'm really excited about, I gotta knock Kitty off. I'm really excited about this month, this year, and as you saw in the title, this video is about throwing yourself a party, damn it. And that is because I am someone every year, I love parties, I especially love birthday parties, and every year when my birthday month rolls around, I'm like, all right, this is the year, we're gonna have a party, we're gonna do this, I'm gonna invite these people, and it's gonna be just such a fun night. Doesn't have to be big or special, just the fact that I'm intentionally inviting people I care about and love and celebrating with them, that gets me super excited. But then when I sit down to make that passion and that vision a reality, I talk myself out of it. Every time. I think, oh, everyone's so busy and I'm sure they already have commitments and people are trying to save money, so I know people probably aren't going to want to spend money by going out to eat or doing something. No one's probably going to come, and Nicole, it's your birthday, you have one every year, what's the big deal? And then this is how I'm left feeling afterwards, slumped, deflated, and I talk myself out of it. And so years go by where I don't throw myself a party. This year is different. This month is my birthday month, and I'm excited. I'm excited for my birthday. I just love birthdays. 40 will be a hard one. I'm not turning 40, but when I turn 40, that will be a hard one. But until then, I love birthdays. And I am throwing myself a party this month. It's not actually for my birthday, but it's like, why not have it in the same month? Like, it's me taking back my power and my passion and my vision about bringing people together and celebrating. So what I am throwing a party for, what I am celebrating is this new year. And I am not a big New Year's resolution person. I don't know, I personally think it's kind of cheesy. I think most people don't stick with their goals. I think it's all hype versus very little lived out. And that's probably me being super judgy. And I'm not judging anyone who makes resolutions. If you make them, good for you. I probably should make them, but I don't. And so that's just on me. But this year is different. I think because this is the first full year where I will be the truest version of myself I have ever been. And not that I've been fake or anything over the years, but I think in previous years I didn't know as much. And I was a lot more timid. I still have moments of feeling pretty timid. I was a lot more tame. Like, I feel like when I look throughout my life, the term or idea that I come up with is this idea of stuffing down. I stuff down what I really want to say. I stuff down how I really feel. I stuff down all these thoughts and passions and visions of mine out of fear of hurting someone's feelings or not getting someone's approval or ruffling the feathers when I should just keep the peace. I operate out of this fear of like wanting to keep everybody happy, even if that means I am unhappy. This year is different. I think by me coming out of the closet, as scary as that was, it has been one of the biggest gifts I have ever given because it's forced me to not care about what everyone thinks. And it's forced me to care for the first time what I think. To have my voice shared, to have my thoughts shared, to have my story shared, instead of always listening and taking in everyone else's thoughts, opinions, and stories. It's my turn. And there's been this beautiful integration of all the parts of my being that I've tried to keep separate so I could fit in this box and please everyone. And now I can't fit in that box. By bringing all these pieces of myself together, I can't fit in that box. And that's okay. None of us were ever meant to live in a box. None of us. And so I'm just so excited to have a year where I am truly, fully me, not living in a box, not living to please the world, but to live for me. To create the life I want to create, to go after the dreams I've had for years and those visions that have been planted years ago, and to connect with and form relationships with people I've admired and followed for a long time. Like, this is the year that I'm like, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm going to stop playing small. I'm going to stop playing timid because I want to be me. Big, loud, questioning, passionate, fiery me. And I'm really, really excited. And so and to go with this, okay, because you guys all know like public speaking is my passion. You probably all know that I love to write. I love to do these things. And I've always kind of kept it to the side. Again, I like compartmentalize different parts of myself. But this year I'm bringing it all together. And I want to do a lot more writing. I want to do a lot more speaking. I want to continue doing these mini series of videos on Fridays. Like I want to keep doing this, but a lot more intentionally, passionately, and like doing it firstly. I want to do more of this. And so part of this party is me unveiling a brand new website. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is so pretty. I don't know, maybe I'm nerdy to be so excited about my new website, but it is so pretty. Micah Murray is your man. If you need someone to create your website, he is so good. Guys, I'm just so excited. So it's just all these things coming together, and I'm kind of like, I feel like February is kind of the month of this rebirth of who I am. So it's kind of appropriate that my birthday's this month, because I do feel like I'm being reborn in many ways. And I have been so fortunate to be surrounded by a core group of people that I kind of started referring to them as my midwives, because they've supported me on this journey of deep, internal, intimate growth that is now manifesting on the external side out here in the world. And so I'm going to throw a celebration on Saturday, February 10th from 7 to 9 p.m. at a venue here in St. Paul. And if you're local and you're available and you want to join me in the celebration of a new year, of a new you, or just being you, to celebrate you, or if you want to come and celebrate me, this version of me that's being born, you're welcome to. You can message me and I will send you details. But I'm excited. Because yes, everyone is busy. Yes, everyone seems to be financially tight. Everyone has a million things going on. But I'm still going to put out this invitation, this joyful invitation saying, hey, if you're available, here's an opportunity to have a really good time. We're going to have food and drinks. We're going to have fun activities. I'm doing giveaways. Like, the idea of this celebration is everyone who comes, I want every person to feel refreshed and more connected than when they first got there. That's how I want them to leave the party. I want them to be refreshed. And so I have like really fun giveaways I'm doing to like kind of go with those themes. And what's really cool is the people who are coming so far. You guys, I just feel so incredibly lucky to know so many amazing people doing amazing work in the world, and they are the ones who are coming to this party. And I can't wait for my people to get to know my people. Like, I want this like crossover to happen, and like, hey, you should meet this person because I think you guys have a lot of similar passions and interests, and oh, you should chat to this person. So I'm excited for this connecting to happen and to see kind of what will be born out of this intentional gathering, this intentional celebration, this intentional connecting, where we also walk away refreshed and energized. And I just want to encourage you, if you're like me, who tends to talk yourself out of a party every year, or every time you think of wanting to celebrate something, I'm going to say do it. Let 2018 be the year that say, like, I'm going to celebrate. There's a lot of crap going on in my life. There's a lot of things falling apart. There's a lot of devastation that has happened. But I'm not going to let that stop me from celebrating that which I can celebrate. Because no matter how dark, how hard it is, there's still something to celebrate, even if it's just the fact that you're still alive, right? You've seen me blog a bunch about how we had about 2 to 3 years of super, super, super hard and dark times. I mean, I got a tattoo on my arm commemorating those years. And I feel like just in the past 6 months or so that my family and I have started to emerge from this tunnel of darkness. So I get how dark and lonely and scary and angering seasons of life can be. So if all you can celebrate is the fact that you're still alive, you're still kicking, you're still showing up, that is a reason to celebrate. So call your people, text your people, message your people, and say, hey, come to my house or this location on this day at this time, and we're going to celebrate that we are still kicking. I just think life is so short and so sweet that we need to capitalize on it. We need to take the moments to pause and say, hey, I know we're all going in a million directions, but how we can come together for this one night and celebrate one another. Man, I think there would be so much healing work that would be done if in the midst of our frenzied schedules and our millions of to-do lists and all the loads that we feel like we have to carry, if we would just pause, say, you know what? This load, you're coming off. This load, you're coming off. To-do list, you can wait. Homework, you can wait. I'm getting together with my people and I'm going to celebrate. And remember that life is to be celebrated, not just endured. Life is to be commemorated, not just ignored, but to come together and make the most of the time we have and to go after those relationships we've wanted to go after, to do the things we've been wanting to do, but we've just never gotten around to doing. Let's make 2018 that year where we are more intentional about pausing, recognizing, and celebrating. So throw yourself a party, damn it, because you deserve it. And I know, and I promise you, your friends are going to be so grateful, whether 2 show up, 20 show up, or 200 show up. Your party's going to be worth it because whoever was meant to be there will be there, and it'll be a good old time. So that's how I'm excited for my party. I mean, you guys, the decorations and the food we're planning and the drinks we're going to make. It's just, and the gift, it's going to be so, so fun and it's worth it. So stay excited. Don't talk yourself out of it. Tell a friend so that friend can hold you accountable, because I did that. I hired an organizer and a planner to help me with my party so that even when I want to talk myself out of it, I can't. I have someone who's forcing me to plan it. So if you have to do it, do it. All right. Love you guys. You are worth celebrating. Your life is worth celebrating. If you're breathing and you've showed up today, you're amazing. Celebrate that fact. All right. Bye, guys.